This is the 2006 edition of Ironman Florida on TSN, Canada's sports leader. Well, daylight has given way to evening now. The champions have been crowned here at Ironman Florida. But the fairy tales are still coming true. Just 5 years ago, the nightmare for Scott Johnson involved his heart and lungs. His resting heart rate was 180 beats per minute. It was being pushed to the breaking point in an effort to make up for Johnson's two ineffective lungs, rendered useless by the ravages of cystic fibrosis, a disease that attacks the respiratory system.
You know, it's pretty amazing to me, you know. 5 years ago, I was in a hospital bed, getting ready to die. Had to relearn how to walk, and, you know, 5 years later, here I am finishing the Ironman. It just blows my mind.
The miracle of a life-saving double lung transplant came just in time. As anyone in Johnson's situation might do, he made a list of things to do with his new lease on life. Prominent on that piece of paper, to do a triathlon.
I know that I'm going to get home next week and I'm going to have a ton of emails from, you know, Canada, Italy, New Zealand, all from kids that have cystic fibrosis, you know, congratulating me. And it's going to be amazing. I'll probably cry my eyes out when I see them. But, yeah, this one's for them. If I ever get to Hawaii, that'll be for me.
There are so many reasons to give up when you tackle something of this magnitude. But then again, there are so many reasons to carry on. Adam Tice made the decision not to give up on his battle with obesity. He set himself 2 New Year's resolutions. The first, lose 140.6 pounds. Tice wanted to lose an Ironman before doing an Ironman. With the first goal met, Tice is determined to complete the Ironman before the midnight cutoff.
That's the goal. A goal about to be achieved. Can't wait.
A little further from the finish line, one of the sport's most recognized figures, Frank Farrar. At 16, Farrar's left knee was destroyed in a football game. Doctors did what they could at the time, but they told him he would be lucky to get another 6 years out of it. That was 61 years ago. He has since survived cancer, 4 plane crashes. Any obstacle? Well, he has met it head on. Over the years, he has completed dozens of Ironmans, often barely before the midnight cutoff, sometimes arriving a few minutes after midnight, but always there waiting for him, his wife, Pat. Right now, the cheers at the finish line are for a first-time Ironman finisher. The 3rd time attempting the Ironman proves to be the charm for Scott Johnson. Well, he said this one was for the children with cystic fibrosis. Well, Scott Johnson, this one is also for those brave enough to sign their organ donor consent cards. Congratulations on becoming part of Ironman history, the first double lung recipient to complete the Ironman. He also set and completed the goal, first losing 140.6 pounds. He also set the goal of crossing the finish line. Adam Tice, you too are an Ironman. They traveled from near and far, young and old, each with their own reason for attempting the Ironman. In the end, some would not be able to achieve the goal on this day, yet somehow over 95% of the 2,192 starters would complete this grueling event. And among them, 77-year-old Frank Farrar from Britain, South Dakota. Farrar's official time, 16 hours, 51 minutes, 43 seconds. For Lisa Bentley, I'm Vic Rosen. Thank you for joining us